Welcome to another edition of Snapshot News, where we'll be pumping out some quick info on upcoming games and DLC content. But before we get started, please click on the subscribe button and turn on all notifications. It's absolutely free to do, and it really helps to build the channel. And as always, please click that like button. Today we're going to be discussing one that I am personally excited about because I'm not only a fan of all the books and films, but enjoyed the series of games that have been released surrounding these beloved characters of the Wizarding World. So let's get the best news out of the way right now so that we can move into the details of what I'm optimistic about being the next big game title hitting this AAA gaming industry. The official Twitter account for Hogwarts Legacy has stated that the release date for this title will be 2022. Obviously, this is great news given all of the delays that have been taking place with many of the games being released during the pandemic, and it gives us impatient gamers like myself an expectation on when we'll get to start swinging our own wands around and creating mischief as a student at Hogwarts learning the mystical arts. This is a very ambitious project being undertaken by Avalanche Studio, who already has a very wide range of games under their belt, from the early Mortal Kombat games in the 90s to the many Disney games we've enjoyed in the 21st century. None of which, in my opinion, have been as ambitious as their newest open-world RPG title, Hogwarts Legacy, that promises to be one of, if not the best game release for 2022. The dev team has already made some very interesting statements about what we can expect in the released version of this game that is currently being built using the Unreal Engine. Things like the choices you make, which will develop the path you will follow throughout the world. Meaning that you can be a good little boy like Harry Potter and the gang, following the rules and helping others, or you can decide to dip your toe into the darker side of things like Malfoy and his band of brainless oafs if you so choose. Though it appears the game will limit just how far dark you can go, so this probably means you can't run around Avada Kedavraing everybody, but it still seems like an interesting option, which takes me back to the Fable franchise, who really pushed the boundaries on character choices within a video game world. And although this world takes place hundreds of years before Harry Potter and Voldemort, you will still get a chance to shape the Wizarding World as you see fit. Your journey will begin as a late acceptance to Hogwarts, where you'll be able to select your own house you wish to belong to. This may or may not help you advance your good or dark side, but regardless, it's still a cool feature and I'm sure we're all going to enjoy it. While at the school, you'll learn various mystical arts from potions to spellcasting, all while being able to upgrade your abilities, hone your combat skills, and select your companions that will accompany you throughout your journey at the famous magical school of witchcraft and wizardry and beyond. Since this is an open-world RPG, you can obviously expect to visit other famous sites outside of Hogwarts, like the Forbidden Forest and Hogsmeade, and maybe even Nocturne Alley, where you'll be able to find those creepy little things for whatever dark sorcery you'll find yourself involved in. Or maybe just pay a visit to whatever local wand shop they'll have available for us in-game. Although the last two have not been confirmed, it would definitely be a nice addition for sure. And finally, I'm pretty excited to learn more about the Portkey games, which appear they may play a large role in the upcoming title from Warner Bros. And Avalanche, giving players the ability to create their own immersive magical stories that could possibly add many enjoyable hours to your gameplay. And although this is not a direct adaptation to our favorite novels, it certainly captures the lore of the Wizarding World, and I am personally looking forward to this release, and I truly hope that it will be the immersive experience that I have been thirsting for ever since the Cyberpunk 2077 shortfalls. And with that said, I want to thank you all for watching another edition from Mad Monkey News. Till next time, keep on gaming.